Hey guys, what's up? It's Caitlin here. Today I want to attempt to rank every song on Lover, which let me tell you is no easy task. My ranking for this album has changed consistently since it dropped, but it kind of started to solidify, so I was like, maybe I can finally do this video, but honestly tomorrow my entire ranking could be different, so we'll see. And I have to say, like, this album is so good, so ranking it just really is difficult. Like, one song has to be at the top, one song unfortunately has to be on the bottom, so just because the song is low on the list doesn't mean I don't love it. It just means I like other songs better because this whole album is so good. So before we even get into the video, I want you guys to go drop your top 3 songs on Lover down in the comments. I love seeing people's top 3 because it's so interesting to see how like every song on this album is somebody's favorite, and I think that's so cool. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you go subscribe down below. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Awesome, thanks guys. Let's get into this. So number 18 on the list is Me. It's not that I don't like this song, I think it's fun, but I don't think it lives up to the standards that this album sets because it lyrically isn't as strong as those other songs. While I do like the song, and while I cannot wait to hear it on tour because I think it's gonna be so much fun, I do agree that it kind of sounds like a song that would be in a kid's film or on some kind of soundtrack for a kid's movie or something. So that's why it kind of has to sit at the bottom for me, just mostly because it doesn't live up to the standards of the rest of the album. But when it comes on, you know, I still enjoy singing along to it, having fun with it. But I will say it is the song that I have been skipping on the album. Every time it comes on, I kind of just skip to the next song. So sorry Me, you're great. I love Brendan Urie, and my favorite lyric in the song Me is there's a lot of lame guys out there. Number 17 on this list, guys, is It's Nice to Have a Friend. Here's the thing. I do like this piece of music, but to me, it's less of a song and more of an interlude. The reason I don't classify it as like a full song for the album is because it's just monotone. The whole time it's the same thing, whereas like songs to me like have chorus, they have a bridge, they have the pre-chorus, they have verses. This song kind of just has the same thing throughout, so to me it kind of serves as an interlude, and I expect to see this song on tour as like a costume change kind of song, kind of the way the Getaway Car poem was. I kind of expect the same thing to happen with It's Nice to Have a Friend. My favorite lyric in this song is light pink sky, up on the roof, sun sinks down, no curfew, 20 questions, we tell the truth. I just think it's so cute. I mean, I love the song lyrically because it just tells this story the whole way through of a relationship from like young age to older age, and I do think it's really cute. Number 16 on this list, guys, is London Boy. This song I really enjoy because it's just really fun and poppy and kind of like sassy. It's very much just like you can't help but kind of like bop to it a little bit. And my favorite lyric in this song is they say home is where the heart is, but God, I love the English. I just think it's a really fun lyric. I don't know. I think this song kind of has a lot of like really fun sassy lyrics in it, but that's definitely my favorite. Number 15 on this list is, honestly, I can't even believe we're here already because I do love this song, but it's number 15, and that is You Need to Calm Down. It's one of my favorites to dance to. At this point, I practically have like a whole dance routine choreographed to this song because I just jam to it so often. The music video and the message of the song are really just super incredible as well. I just love like the lyrics because they're very visual and they're very literal. She's just kind of coming for all the people who all they want to do is hate on other people for no reason, and I absolutely love that about this song. My favorite lyrics from this song, and there are 2 of them: we figured you out, we all know now, we all got crowns. I love that lyric because it's kind of like her, just basically her way of saying stop comparing everybody. Like, we can all be amazing, we can all be the best, like there's no need to compare one artist to another or one person to another, and I just think that whole message is really great. And then of course, as everyone else, I love the line, shade never made anybody less gay. That is iconic. Number 14, guys, and you know how much I love this song, which should tell you how much I love this album. Number 14 is The Archer. What I love most about this song, honestly, is that I know it was produced with Jack Antonoff, so it sounds just like a Bleachers song. I love Bleachers, and I think that this song is so vulnerable and so real and so raw. Perfect track 5. I also love how powerful the song is. It starts out very like low and quiet, but then it builds and it builds and it builds, and it's like really just like a super powerful song. And my favorite lyric in this song, I've got 100 thrown out speeches I almost said to you. That lyric just hits so close to home for me, and it also kind of reminds me of All Too Well a little bit when she says, a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. I don't know why, that's just like specifically what it makes me think of, but yes, The Archer I love The Archer. Number 13, guys. Ooh, number 13, Taylor, height. Number 13 on my list is The Man. This song, okay, the message of this song, perfection. I just love how she absolutely goes off in this song, because she's like, if I were a man, I'd be the man, because she knows that she is the music industry, and like, if she were a man, like, she'd be respected so much more, and she just hits the nail on the head with this song, and just absolutely, she goes off, and I love it. And my favorite lyric in this song, they'd say I hustled, put in the work, they wouldn't shake their heads and question how much of this I deserve. Because it's true, like, that happens to her all the time, and she's saying, like, if I were a man, would all of this be the same, or would it be drastically different? And we all know the answer to that. Number 12, guys, is So It Goes 2.0. I'm talking about False God. This song, when I first heard it, I was just like, whoa, not what I was expecting. I think this song just has such a unique sound to it. To me, it's very like different, the same but different from the rest of the album. I also love how like echoey and like kind of like simple but beautiful and like almost shaky her voice is in this song. And then my favorite lyric in this song is easily, I know heaven's a thing, I go there when you touch me, honey. Hell is when I fight with you. I just love the way she uses like metaphors. She's so good at it, and I love that one. I think it's just like so good. Number 11, guys, I Think He Knows. Okay, just a perfectly solid, fun beat in this song. It's very sassy. I love the like ahs in the chorus. They come for me. I don't know, like this song, again, like all these songs just have really unique sounds. Like the first time I listened, I think I thought a lot of the songs had like a similar sound, but the more I listen to them, I'm like, wow, this is super unique, and this is super unique, and this is really cool. And this song to me just has such a fun, unique sound. And I also, my favorite lyric, guys, in this song, lyrical smile, indigo eyes, hand on my thigh, we could follow the sparks, I'll drive. And honestly, just the whole bridge, because it's so good. Number 10, guys, is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I adore the imagery in this song. I really, truly just adore the imagery, because when I listen to the song, I can see it playing out in my head, and I just love the whole high school metaphor, because obviously she wrote this song more recently, and it's not specifically about being in high school, but she's using all these metaphors about high school, which I think is super cool and super fun. It's really hard to explain with this song, because it like genuinely just kind of takes me to a planet that I've never been to before, and that makes no sense, but like that's how I feel. I love in the bridge how those girls like screaming in the background are meant to be cheerleaders, which is something I didn't pick up on the first time when they scream go, fight, win. It's like cheerleaders, because this whole song is like high school based, which is super fun. And my favorite lyrics in this song are, boys will be boys, then where are the wise men? There's nothing else I need to say. Like that just, thank you. So number 9 is Soon You'll Get Better. I love this song. I think it is potentially the most heartbreaking song that Taylor's ever written, and it's also so beautiful, but yes, it's also so sad. Of course, this song is about her mom, and I really am glad that she decided to put this song out, because I think so many people are going to be able to relate to this song, and will probably find a lot of comfort in this song, and will be really grateful for Taylor putting it out. But yes, it is just so sad, and if you catch that shaky breath that she has near the end, it's hard to miss. You just hear the pain that she's feeling. Wow, this song is just talking about this song makes me feel sad. But my favorite lyrics in this song, I'll paint the kitchen neon, I'll brighten up the sky. It's just like her way of saying like, I'm gonna do everything to make this okay as much as I can, even if I can't truly make it okay, and it gets to me. Number 8, guys, is Afterglow. This is just, I feel like I'm floating when I listen to this song, if that makes any sense. I think the chorus is so pretty. I mean, as is like most of this album, but still. I really enjoy that this song shows the like a flip side of relationships than she shows in a lot of the other songs. Whereas like in a lot of the songs it's like about the happy stuff and whatever, and then Afterglow, I like how you're owning up to your own mistakes, you're recognizing that, you know, a relationship, you know, takes two people to respect one another wholeheartedly, and she in this song takes responsibility for her mistakes and owns up to what she's done and is apologizing. I just think that's like kind of a cool contrast to a lot of the other songs on the album. My favorite lyric in this song, I lived like an island, punished you with silence, went off like sirens, just crying. I just think it's like a super cool metaphor about like isolating yourself like an island and like not communicating properly. Very relatable, and I really just love this song. Number 7 on this list, guys, is Cruel Summer. This is a lot of people's favorite because it is so much fun. It is definitely like a windows down, driving in the summer kind of song. The chorus is my fave because it's so like echoey and pretty, and like it has a lot of depth to it in my opinion. I also think the bridge is just super fun, like just the beat in the bridge, because it goes from like that cool echoey kind of chorus, and then the bridge has like this like harder beat to it, which is just like a cool contrast. And we can't forget like her voice when she says, "He looks up grinning like a devil." That just threw me the first time I heard it. I was like, hello? But my absolute favorite lyric in this song, guys, is, "And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate." Because to me, it's super like love story like. It very much reminds me of like I snuck out to the garden to see you, and I love a nice like nostalgic throwback kind of parallel type lyric, so that one's my favorite. Number 6, guys, is Daylight. Oh my god, the more I listen to Daylight, the higher it moves up in my ranking, because when I first heard the album, Daylight was kind of like more towards the bottom, but it just keeps making its way up in my ranking because it has so many good lyrics and just such the perfect message. I love this song because it is about the transition from dark to light and the transition from a difficult place in your life to a place where you're happy. It is the perfect song to encompass the album from Reputation to Lover. She almost called the album Daylight, which I think would have been a really cool title. I don't know which, I almost think I would have liked Daylight as an album title better, just because I think it would have been perfect, as Daylight does encompass the whole album, and it would make sense as a transition from Reputation to Lover. I love the voice memo at the end. I think it's a cool way to end an album with like just like a voice memo type thing. But my favorite lyrics in this song, guys: "Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke." That one just, it makes you think for a second and you're like, whoa. So she cleared the air, but in order to do so, she had to breathe in all the smoke. And that's a very powerful metaphor. And I think, I mean, she just does such a great job of literally everything. And then another parallel lyric that I love in this song is when she says, "I once believed love would be burning red, but it's golden, like daylight." This one I like strictly, well, not just because, but mostly because of the reference to red. When she says, you know, it's burning red. Now she's like, I once thought that, but now I know it's golden. We have made it to the top 5 songs. Here we go. Number 5, guys, is Lover. Since my first listen, this song still makes me cry because the lyrics are so raw and real, and you just can feel them in your soul. It's the perfect wedding song, the perfect song for when you're just truly so in love. It makes me feel calm, and I feel like truly like all my worries just kind of drift away when I listen to Lover. The other thing I love about this song is like it is a slow song, it is a peaceful song, but at the same time you can still sing along to it in a really intense way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if like, does anybody else like really intensely sing along to Lover? Because it's one of my favorite things to do. Like even though it's a calm song, I'm just like, no? Anybody else? I don't know. I have 2 favorite lyrics in this song, guys. And the first one, "I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all." Makes me think of New Year's Day when she's like, "I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day." I also have like a weird, strange way of relating to that lyric, so that's part of why I love it so much. But then my other favorite lyric in this song, "Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar in my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover." The reason I love that lyric so much is because the way she says, "with every guitar string scar in my hand," which is just her way of saying with every past breakup, relationship, heartbreak that I've gone through, like, has led me to this, and now I'm happy. Taylor and her metaphors, guys. Number 4 on my list, guys, is "I Forgot That You Existed." As soon as I heard this, track 1, I was like, this song is so relatable. And that is what I think gravitates me towards this song so much. It's relatable, it's fun, it's sassy, it is the kind of feeling you want to relate to. It just describes that incredible feeling of after going through a really hard breakup, like finally breaking free of that and feeling like you're okay again. And I think it's just a super fun song to kind of like sing along to too. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I love it so much. My favorite lyric in this song is, "It isn't love, it isn't hate, it's just indifference." First of all, I love how she says it when she's like, it's just indifference. She just straight up doesn't care. Obviously it's not love, and it's not like I hate you or anything, but like I just don't care. And Yes, Taylor. Top 3, guys. Number 3 is Cornelia Street. This song, again, just another magical, enchanted kind of song. It is a self-written masterpiece that takes you on a journey through the ups and downs of this relationship and the fear of losing a relationship that you have. The way that it like builds up and then it simmers like multiple times is so breathtaking. It makes me cry almost every time I hear it. I'm sorry. It also like really, in a way, reminds me of All Too Well. I'm not entirely sure why, but something about this song reminds me of All Too Well, even though they have like very different outcomes. It feels like some inspiration or something was drawn from All Too Well to make this song. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. I think that this song has some of the most heartfelt lyrics on the album, which is why I have a lot of favorites here. So my first favorite: windows flung right open, autumn air, jacket round my shoulders, yours. We bless the rains on Cornelia Street. Memorize the creaks in the floor. Beautiful fall visuals. That, I think, lyric right there really, really reminds me of All Too Well. Maybe it's just because it's like autumn kind of vibes. Another favorite lyric: you hold my hand on the street, walk me back to that apartment. Years ago, we were just inside, barefoot in the kitchen, sacred new beginnings. That became my religion. How does she do it? Okay guys, we've made it to the top 2 songs. Number 2 on my list is Paper Rings. How can you not love this song? It is so much fun. It is such a bop. It reminds me of like Grease the musical for some reason. Like you genuinely cannot sit still listening to this song. It just makes you want to move. It is just such a bop. Like I really don't have any other words for that. Like it's just a bop. It's a happy bop. It's a super I'm in love kind of bop, and I love it so much. My favorite lyrics in this song are, honey, without all the X's, fights, and flaws, we wouldn't be standing here so tall. She's like, we had to go through all the pain that we had to go through to get to this moment, which is something that I absolutely adore. It's something that I like kind of live by. Every time I go through something really difficult, I'm like, well, this is going to help me grow as a person. I'm going to learn from it, and it's going to help advance me towards something great. So that's why I really just love that lyric. So now guys, we've made it to my absolute number 1 favorite song on Lover. This one hasn't changed. Since my like first listen, this has been my absolute favorite, and I don't see this changing. So number 1 for me on the album, guys, is Death by a Thousand Cuts. If you saw my Lover reaction, you saw that I truly did have an instant connection to this song. I absolutely love sad songs. Like they're kind of my favorite kind of song, and this song is so heartbreaking. It's very upbeat but sad, very much like All You Have to Do Is Stay. This song takes me back directly in a way that the song never has. It takes me back to how I felt in the summer of 2018 after I went through this situation. I went through like what this song describes, and this song really takes me back to the way I felt at that point. Like I'm very much okay now. I'm very much over that whole situation that made me so sad, but the song brings me back to the exact way I felt then. And it's hard to explain, but I can tell you that it's a magical like feeling. And I absolutely adore the second verse in this song when she's like screaming like very intensely, my heart, my hips, my body, my love, and she's just like looking for something like you didn't touch, that you didn't take over in me. I look through the windows of this love, even though we boarded them up. Chandelier's still flickering here because I can't pretend it's okay when it's not. It's like their love was this house, so to speak, and they boarded it up, but the chandelier still flickering because a part of her still lives in that love, and she can't break free from it. Her energy powers the chandelier that flickers within the home, because that love is still there. I love the part when she talks about driving home, when she says, I take the long way home, I ask the traffic lights if it'll be all right. They say, I don't know. I love this because this is something I did in the summer of 2018. I would genuinely go down extra streets, drive around more, just to usually listen to sad Taylor Swift songs and just be able to feel what I was feeling. Like, I don't know, there's something about driving at night that is sad but comforting, and I used to do it all the time. So that is my ranking of Lover, guys, which will probably change 20 times in the next week, but it's okay. Make sure you drop your ranking down below, or even just your top 3. Let me know what your favorite songs on Lover are. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You're the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!